Welcome to my week 1 battle of season 4 of the VDL. This week the Indianapolis Infernaps are taking on TOG, coach of the Michigan Manectrics. TOG is a really good friend of mine, and we have played multiple times in the past, and we have a pretty even record. If I'm remembering correctly, I won last time I beat him, but I easily could be wrong. So we're going to take a look at his team and my team and then get into the battle. And if you enjoy and are excited for season 4 of the VDL, be sure to drop a like and subscribe. His team consists of Sandy Shocks, Mantine, Obstagoon, Doublade, Deancy, Inteleon, Toxicroak, Alolan Executor, Rabsca, and Numel, with his Terras being Executor, Dragon Fairy, Fire, and Rabsca, Psychic, Ground, and Poison. So the first thing that I realized when prepping for this battle was A, he only had one form of hazard removal in Mantine with Defog, and B, he was very ground weak, especially from Zygarde. His only two resists were Alolan Executor and Rabsca, both of which can Terra and be weak to the ground type moves coming from Zygarde. Swellow also looked really good minus Doublade, but I do have something to take care of that. So first up we have Bronzong with Stealth Rocks. This is my only hazard setter on the entire team, minus like Toxic Spikes with Skuntank. So it had to fill this role this week. It has enough defense to take a Adamant, Max Attack, Guts boosted knockoff from Obstagoon, and I can KO an offensive set back with Body Press. I put the rest into special defense, and Toxic is there in case Mantine decides to come in, because I can't hit that with this set, so at least I'll be able to poison it and just be annoying. Next up we have Lantern with Water Absorb. I was very worried about Inteleon. It looks really good into my team, but this really shuts it down. Rocking the Shuka Berry to be able to take 2 Earth Powers from Sandy Shocks. I can take the one with the Shuka, and I'm actually able to eat up the following one from Max Special Attack Timid. And I 2-hit KO with Scald, Volt Switches to get some momentum, Thunderbolt hits pretty hard if Mantine decides to stay in for whatever reason, and Thunder Wave just to slow things down like Toxicroak or Inteleon. In case he brings a hazard stacking set with Sandy Shocks, I decided I wanted to bring a Rapid Spinner, so Serena showed up this week, and it also does eat hits from Sandy Shocks as like a secondary to Lantern in case it gets weakened early on from maybe Executor, which is a problem for my team offensively, but I'm able to revenge kill that pretty easily. Trop Kick lowers attack, so it kind of helps me with a Sword Stance Doublade. Knock Off to get rid of the Eviolite on that, plus any other items on things, and then Rapid Spin, of course, and Synthesis just to stay healthy. And then Serena has enough defense, so it can take 5 Sacred Swords from an Adamant Max Attack Doublade. Next up, we have Swellow, who just looks so amazing into my opponent's team. It's faster than everything. I do have to watch out for Scarfers and things like Sucker Punch on Toxicroak, but Facade does so much damage to everything. Steel Wing is specifically for Deancy, and then we have Heat Wave with a little bit of special attack investment for Doublade. There's no specifics for the special attack, it's just what I had left over from Speed Creeping and Inteleon. And then finally U-Turn for just some momentum, and this is either going to break apart the team or sweep at the end when everything else kind of breaks apart the team. Bring in our Terra Captain, Misdreavus here. Choice Scarf, this is to speed tie a Choice Scarf Toxicroak. Terra Fairy with the Terra Blast, also Psychic in case, Toxicroak isn't the Terra Captain this week and it's something like Alolan Executor. Hex does a ton of damage when I have things like Thunder Wave, Toxic, Scald. I have all sorts of status, so Hex just was a little bit better than Shadow Ball. And then Destiny Bond is just, since, I'm Scarfed, I didn't need a last move, so I was like, let me throw Destiny Bond and maybe catch something off guard. And finally, I mentioned it in the beginning, ground type moves look so good against my opponent's team. So we have Zygarde 10% with the Choice Band, just to do as much damage as possible with 1,000 arrows. Outrage is there for Alolan Executor, pre-Terra. Extreme Speed is really good in case maybe a Choice Scarf Toxicroak. After 2 close combat defense drops, I'm able to revenge kill that with Extreme Speed. And then Superpower is for Obstagoon. So that is my team for week 1 of VDL Season 4. Like I said earlier, if you enjoyed, be sure to drop a like and subscribe. Let's get into the battle. Alright, here we are with the battle. My opponent brings Mantine, Deancy, Inteleon, Sandy Shocks, Executor, and Doublade. Very thankful to not see Toxicroak. I was very scared of that. Also, no Obstagoon is kind of crazy, but here we are. Terra, Dragon Fairy, or Fire on the Executor. Good to know. Alright, I think I always want to just lead Lantern here. Pretty free into this team. Executor actually could be a little annoying for it. Let's just lead and get my rocks up. Because with no Obstagoon or no Toxicroak, my Colbur isn't as useful. We always just go Lantern on this. Always, 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 always. And we'll let off a Scald here because I want to assume Sandy Shocks comes out. We'll see. U-turn does a good chip. So it's not choiced. That's good to know, because then Swellow's faster than this. Alright, Deancy comes out, catches a Scald. And we get a burn. Nice. So if it's body press, we don't have to worry about that now. And Mischievous is going to do a little bit more damage to it than it would otherwise. Alright, we are faster as well. Let's go out Bronzong. And now we'll get our rocks up as well. Because he's more pressured to defog. I have Rapid Spin. I don't care. Alright, he goes out into Doublade. We can Earthquake this once if we want to. And if it's Swords Dances... Swellow is fine. Yeah, okay. I don't really need this. Yeah, we'll just keep clicking this. He doesn't even have Shadow Claw. Maybe Shadow Sneak. Oh, wow, that killed. Alright, so let's find out. That Earthquake damage I was doing 20, 21. Okay, so looks like it's just max HP, probably max attack. Swellow doesn't kill with Heat Wave yet, though. That's fine. Serena is good on this. So we will knock off here, and then Swellow can always kill this afterwards. I'm worried a little bit about that Executor in the back. If we Trop Kick here, we live. So let's do that. Drop his attack, because knockoff won't kill. Alright, perfect. We're going to Synthesis here. If he Shadow Sneaks, we block it with Queenly Majesty. Alright, we're just going to KO this. We'll be able to get rid of the hazards afterwards. Possibly. Probably not, though. He'll probably just revenge kill this with, like, Inteleon or something. And I'll let that happen since Lantern's getting a little bit weaker. Swellow just goes nuts now, though. Do I want to try to keep this Serena alive? I think I might want to, honestly, because Sandy Shocks is becoming a problem for the team. So we'll go Lantern here. He probably goes out into Sandy Shocks on this, but I take one. Still, I take an Earth Power. Okay, he goes out into Mantine. I'm going to Thunderbolt. Mirror Coat, gotcha. I can go Serena now and just Rapid Spin, remove the rocks. I can also just go out into Zygarde and click 1,000 Arrows too. And then he's stuck with rocks because I can't put him back up. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go Zygarde here, and we will just click 1,000 Arrows. If Executor comes in, we'll go out into Mischievous. Okay. Now Executor's probably going to come out. I mean, it doesn't have to, though. He doesn't know I'm Choice Banded from that. It was in range of just not being killed by Choice Band, so, yeah. It was like a 50-50 roll. I need to keep Serena alive, so we'll go Mischievous. And we'll Terra Destiny Bond. Hopefully take this out. That would be cool. Let's see it. Let's see it. All right. Awesome. That's very good. That thing was a problem. So he can be Terra Fairy, I believe, right? I think that's what I said. Dragon Fairy Fire. Okay. But if I go Swellow, honestly, I think I just go Serena always, if I'm being honest. That makes the most sense because it's faster than Executor. It's probably faster than Deancy, and it eats up hits from that. Now, we don't take a fire move, like Flamethrower from this, even if I Synthesis. So I guess let's just get rid of the rocks, or do I want to knock off in case it's like specs? Trick Room could also be scary. I guess we'll just Rapid Spin. Let's remove the rocks. What? Was he like a normal Resist Berry? Interesting. Okay. Ooh, alright. This is bad. Alrighty, let's knock off. He Swords Danced. Oh, I forgot I already removed his item. Unfortunate. Alright. Dragon Hammer. And I don't kill with extreme speed. I lose. Wow. This is crazy. This is a crazy set. GG's. I was... Okay, I'm like really shocked by that set. Holy shit. I was not expecting that. Alright. Yeah, I don't got words. I wasn't expecting Swords Dance. I was waiting for it to like Leaf Storm, Draco Meteor. I was like, oh, if it Dracos, we're good. No. That is not the case. That is heat. I love it. All right, well, that is week 1 Unfortunate to lose, but it is what it is. I tend to lose my week ones. So, GG's to TOG. If you enjoy, be sure to drop a like and subscribe. And I will see you guys all next week for week 2. Peace.